I had more things to say. One of the things that I really resonate with from I have a background of being a yoga teacher, and I have been a yoga instructor for the past 4 years. And going through that process, like, really changed my life and opened my world in so many ways, but gave me also a set of tools at which I can learn with this stuff for the rest of my life. So it's a lot. Different phases of our lives were these similar. It's like the same materials can teach me something different in all these different phases of my life, which is incredible. And one of the things that we talk about in yoga is that, like, all of the full spectrum of emotions, possibilities, all of like the both polar opposite ends of the spectrum and everything in between exist within us all. So there are times at my life where, even though I feel that the truth about who I am is, okay, I'm creative, I am compassionate, I'm kind, I have this knowledge of what I think I know about myself. But then in life, we have experiences where we don't show up as those things, or we don't show up as our optimism self. We don't show up as our genuine self, or our authentic, or our kind self, whatever, fill in the blank. And then we look back on after an experience and it's like, well, who was that? What was I doing? What was I being? You know, it feels confusing. And then for me, I get into this like whirlwind of thoughts like, well, who really am I then? And then it's a values assessment, essentially. And so the loving part, where that comes in, is being able to hold space for myself and to set my life up in a way that's conducive for peace, conducive for creating less friction, and accepting the parts of myself that are sometimes not aligning with who I am or something. Does that make sense? Maybe. So it just is interesting to me, the polarities that exist within us all. And I think in society, we get conditioned into being like able to see, okay, well, no, we're just this one way. We're a athlete, or we're a chef, or we're this, and we identify with this one specific thing, when really, like, we are all the things in one. So anyway, that's another of my brain nuggets.